Alright, we're still dealing with domain, vertical asymptote, and horizontal asymptote. So first we want to look at the domain on this one. The domain are all of our x values. Now this one's a little bit different because we have an x right here and we have an x on top as well. So on this particular one, we want to try to figure out what are our possible x values. And again, we're still going to use the same process here. What is going to make this denominator equal to 0? So we set up an equation, x plus 2 equals 0. Subtract 2 from both sides, x equals negative 2. So now we know that the domain on this particular one, domain is, let's just do domain is all real numbers except, and it's for the except we're going to go, it's going to be the negative 2. So the domain is all real numbers except negative 2. And where we got that negative 2 is right here. If x were to equal negative 2, then this bottom would equal 0. And we can't have the denominator equal to 0. Now we're going to be looking at the vertical asymptote. And the vertical asymptote on this one, the vertical asymptote, we're dealing with our x values. What can x be? And x would be anything we decided except for negative 2. So the vertical asymptote is going to be this line where it gets really close to but never touches. And it never touches x equals negative 2. So the vertical asymptote on this particular one would be x equals negative 2. Alright, now we want to worry about the horizontal asymptote. And this horizontal asymptote has been a little bit different than what we've had in the past. So we're going back to our original equation right here, y equals 3x plus 2. If we were to graph this one, the graph on it would look something like this. Okay, and we're looking at this. We know that the vertical asymptote is x equals negative 2. And we can kind of see that if we were to draw a line right around here at x equals negative 2. It gets really close to that but never quite touches. The horizontal asymptote looks something like this. Okay, and it goes straight across here. And the way that we'll determine this one is again using this original equation. So our original equation on this one is y equals 3x over x plus 2. Okay, we take the coefficients, since both of these have an x on top and bottom, we take the coefficients of these two, this 3 and this 1. Okay, and that will tell us what our horizontal asymptote is. So we know that 3 over 1, whoops, 3 over 1. Okay, we know that 3 over 1 gives us 3. So our horizontal asymptote would give us, and again it's going to be y because it's a horizontal line, so it's y equals, and this would be a positive 3. And the reason why it would be a positive 3 is because this number right here is a positive 3. So this number being positive 3, y equals positive 3. And if you were to graph this one, this line gets really close to a positive 3 but never quite touches it. So your answers on this one would be the domain is all real numbers except negative 2. The vertical asymptote is x equals negative 2, and the horizontal asymptote would be y equals 3.